The Bucks look to take charge at the Bradley Center. We're going to bring it to you live from Milwaukee. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from the chosen one?
Well, he takes it upon himself to set the tone for them defensively. And I'll tell you what, the brand of defense he plays has to be inspiring for his teammates.
You know, we always tend to talk about offensive leadership, but it's just as important to have a leader like him on the defensive end, too. Somebody that's always alert, communicates extremely well, and kind of quarterbacks the defense, too.
Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip, challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Fellas, I really think it's a difficult job they've got ahead of them. I mean, anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really hard. They've seemed a little bit scattered to me lately. I'd like to see them form a better game plan and then stick with it. Stick to the script.
But it's so hard to do, Clark, as you know, when you start heading south at midseason, the momentum just can grab you and take you underneath the ground. I mean, that's what's happened with this club. They are losing their confidence, their poise, and I don't know that they're going to be able to get it turned around.
Offensive rebound, and that was good by Gortat.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
And Walters kicks to Mayo. Drops in the tray.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Clippers.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Morris. Blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke. After taking a year to play elsewhere, it seemed Gerald Green finally found his role on an NBA team in the 2011-12 season, but he just couldn't find the traction expected with the Indiana Pacers last year.
And here is Gortat following the 3 from Caron Butler. Morris with the bucket.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Here's Walters.
Oh, man, what a play. Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Outside Mayo. They set the pick. Offensive rebound. Sanders makes it off the glass. Sanders has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And it's Green missing.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
To the wing right side. Here's Walters. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. The pass to Bledsoe. Back to Brown. Cannot hit. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down.
Outside Mayo, 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Walters.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
There's Brown with the 3, and it's good. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there. What Steve just talked about regarding how much they spread their scoring around was probably the most striking thing about that big win.
And the fact that they did have such a huge lead allowed them to even use their bench a little more than normal, and that was something that served them well.
Now Green, after the missed three from Walters.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to talk to Jeff Hornacek for a moment. He's looking at the season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock him up.
All right, great stuff, Doris. Thanks. And guys, not too much of a surprise that defense is going to be the emphasis.
Yeah, that's the type of team they are. And they always seem to feed off of that defense. They're just really trying to attack and force some turnovers and get out and run.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis. Caron Butler is one of those rock-solid, steady vets. Just a pro's pro, we call him. Entering the final year of his contract. You know he's looking to be aggressive out there.
And for Butler out of UConn, a good defender, Steve, a good jump shot.
Yeah, played in one All-Star game back with the Wizards. Now going into his 12th year in the league. He's had a great career.
Well, the Bucks playing here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center, one of the older arenas in the NBA at around a quarter century. And the Bucks have said they'll leave Milwaukee after the 2017 season unless a new arena is built.
And the Suns making a change here. Fries checked in. Now, here is Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. I mean, credit him for his aggressive play.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And back to the arena situation here in Milwaukee. This is one of the smaller markets in the NBA. Steve, that can make it tougher to get an arena done.
Well, there's a potential change in ownership that has loomed over the franchise as well. Obviously, we all want to see the team stay in Milwaukee. A lot of great history here going way back. So hopefully an arena deal will get done.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game, where they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
Pass to the chosen one. No good from outside. Suns trail by 11. Here's the screen. Dishes to Bledsoe. They need this one, and there's the rejection. And they get it back.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good for Morris.
You know, you look at the Morris twins, Marcus and Markieff, both played at Kansas, very close to each other. They had to tough it out for about a year and a half on different teams, but now they're reunited in Phoenix. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Round with it. Now Mayo defending. Morris, no good. Well, you look at the Morris twins, Markieff about an inch taller, but thus far in their careers, the numbers are pretty similar so far.
Both of them natural power forwards with some outside shooting ability, so they can kind of fill that modern floor spacing four-man role.
And here's Bledsoe following the three from Walters. Good! Bledsoe's got his second basket of the game. Milwaukee leading by 11. Outside Mayo. He feeds it to Sanders. Morris with the rebound.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Brown the pass to Morris. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A moment now to look at the all-time list for blocks in a season. 7'4", Mark Eaton with 5.5 blocks a game. Wow.
That is a ridiculous number, Kevin. Eaton was a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Just a 4th-round pick out of UCLA back in 1982. Tell you what, he sure panned out for the Jazz.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Marcus Morris comes in for Morris, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Gerald Green. They set the pick. Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. The feed now to Fry. Here's Brown. 4 on the clock. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Brown's got 5. Here's Delfino. He's guarded by Tucker. Here's Walters. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Brown outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Walters, covered by Tucker. It's Delfino outside, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, Delfino's a good player, Kevin. He's not somebody you think of when you think, oh, you know, can he take over a game? But he's pretty explosive offensively. And he's a guy who, if you fall asleep on him, he's going to score. He'll find some shots from deep and also driving to the basket.
Right, from deep, and from deep on the baseline, too. You put him down in the corner, and he just doesn't miss.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. He said to them, the pick and roll is going to be our bread and butter today. If we run it effectively, they will not have an answer for it. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense. Lots of shots and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. And here's Dragic, following the 3 moments ago from Delfino. Pass to Len. There's the dish to Morris. Here's Tucker. And nothing is falling for him right now.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it. You know, in Larry Drew's case, it was a bit of an unusual situation once the season concluded. He was in the final year of his deal. The Hawks said we'll interview other candidates and left him free to interview for other head coaching positions, and he landed in Milwaukee.
Phoenix with the ball. After the miss from Delfino, from past the arc, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Tucker. Tucker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Delfino passes to the chosen one. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, Stephen, back to Coach Drew, of course, he ended up signing with the Bucks.
Well, that was an interesting move for him to go from Atlanta to Milwaukee. You know, the Hawks were one of the better defensive teams in the league last year. I think that's what the Bucks saw in Drew. And that's the idea for him to really help this team get the most out of its players, particularly defensively.
A second chance effort. Morris kicks to Dragic. Suns moving the ball around. Goes back up. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Ilyasova against Lee. Here's the chosen one. And a look at the top single-season player efficiency ratings. I love this statistic. Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but you know, the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the miss from Tucker.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Suns trail by 21. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Delfino. Soft touch off the glass. Delfino's got 8.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Gortat's checked in for Len. There's the pick. Neal dishes to Delfino. Inside, the chosen one. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And it's Dragic off the drive. That's good. Dragic has got his first points of the night.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Bucks on top as they end the second quarter on a 20-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Coming up this Friday, January 31st.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Markieff Morris and Marcin Gortat are down low. Dragic is out there with Kendall Marshall, and it's Green in at the 3. And here's Dragic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Dragic off the pick from Morris.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. That's good from Wolters. And the Suns making a change here. Here's Mayo. Banked in off the glass. Mayo's got 9.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. The one point he really drove home was that defensively, they have to do a better job of taking away the outside shot. They're going to be dedicating more manpower to the perimeter from now on. He said the other key was going to be their ability to defend effectively in transition. He wants to seriously limit the fast break points allowed. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. There's a screen. Mayo with it. Guarded now by Morris. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. Misses from short range.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Shots good by Middleton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brown outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
The chosen one passes to Delfino. Feeds to Middleton. This one for 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Bledsoe, here we go. Morris kicks to Gortat. There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 21.
Well, you know, Jeff Hornacek, the new coach of the Phoenix Suns, a 14-year career as an NBA shooting guard, and he was terrific as a player. Spent his first 6 in Phoenix and only recently really got into coaching, starting as an assistant with the Jazz in early 2011.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And back to Coach Hornacek, the 16th coach in Suns franchise history. He's raised his 3 kids in Phoenix. Stevie's put down roots there. Looks like he would like to stay for the long term.
Well, he was a tremendous player for the Suns back during the prime of his career. So this is a great fit, coaching the Suns. A guy who can play the game with tremendous intelligence and an even-keeled demeanor. Serve him well as a head coach.
Here is Bledsoe. After the made shot from the chosen one. Lee kicks to Bledsoe. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
It's Delfino outside. Milwaukee the rebound. The chosen one. Great defense that time from Gortat.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Delfino dishes to Neal. Right wing. Ilyasova passes to the chosen one. Fires it up. In time, he gets the jumper to fall. The chosen one's got 15 points.
You know, he got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Brown, good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Delfino kicks to Middleton. No good with the triple. It's deflected. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. 2nd in steals, 2nd in blocks, and they're ranked 3rd in outside shooting. 3-point percentage, that is.
No, they just play hard, Clark. They play hard every single night, and that's really shown in those steals totals that you talked about. They really attack the offense. They try to make every possession a difficult one. And when they're on their game, they're forcing turnovers, creating havoc, and then getting out in transition.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Gortat. Shot's good by Middleton. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Dragic. Right side Dragic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Neal passes to the chosen one. They get it back. Second chance shot and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really an extraordinary game for the chosen one. 8 rebounds and 6 block shots.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
Walters, he's checked in for Milwaukee. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. On the wing, Brown. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
There's the pick. Delfino dishes to Ilyasova. Leaps for it. Gortat with the steal. With 2 seconds left. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bucks lead by 17. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Drew, I know you...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us this evening. We're all ready for the halftime report.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Walters.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the chosen one. He's in at the 4 spot. Walters out there with Mayo. Then there's Sanders. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, I think Larry Sanders is one of the most improved players in the league, guys. I don't know where you stand on it, but, you know, he led the league in ejections, too, with 5. He's got to control and manage his emotions a little better.
Back to Sanders, he said he's taking steps to keep his composure, not getting to other players and feel the wrath of officials. Those technicals are piling up.
Well, Kevin, he's already made some nice strides in his approach to the game, just eating right, getting to the gym early. You really have to learn how to become a professional, and I think Sanders has made that next step.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Walters. Brown kicks to Gortat. Pass to Green. Back to Gortat.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point. Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. That's good. 11 points for O.J. Mayo.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 7. Gortat with the screen for Bledsoe. Kicks it to Green. He dishes it to Morris. And the pass to Gortat. There's the feed to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Morris. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Walters. Gortat covering. No good from Walters.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Bledsoe outside. He kicks it to Morris. Open shot. Green makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense. Lots of shots and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Butler. And another three for Milwaukee.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Here's Bledsoe. There's the block. But they get it back. Gortat, the pass to Green. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Suns have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Marcin Gortat, since he was traded from Orlando to Phoenix, has developed into one of the best centers in the league. He can finish at the rim with either hand. He can step out and make a jump shot. He can pass the ball. Playing awfully well.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time.
Boy, that is a tough call to have against you, especially given the foul situation.
He doesn't want to compound it any further by saying too much to the official.
Yeah, you don't want to get a tee. Wise choice there, I think, to not take it any further. Anything more, and he might have been tossed.
Well, I think you've got to think about the team first in that situation. In every situation, really, Steve, and as much as he would like to vent and bark at that referee, he knows that's not going to help his team get the win.
Morris, no good. And Gortat has worked in the offseason with Akeem Olajuwon to develop his post moves.
Yeah, the dream becoming quite the post guru in his retirement days because he was clearly one of the best we've seen in the league. Kobe's been to him, LeBron spent time with him, Dwight Howard. That says a lot about him, but also them, that they would seek him out for help.
Butler on the wing, guarded by Green. Knocks it down in the bucket from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 18 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Beautiful dish down low.
Here's Walters. And he banks in the layup. Walters got 6 here in this quarter.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Gortat against Sanders. And Gortat kicks to Morris. Bledsoe outside. Fires the three. The putback. Slams it home for the putback.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Step back and squared up. Walters got 26. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bledsoe dishes to Gortat. Fast break, Milwaukee. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Lens checked in for the Suns. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Passes it to Marshall. Back to Bledsoe. Dishes it to Morris. And that's collected by Butler. Butler's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the layup falls. Butler's got 14.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points in the game. He used that pick just right.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
They set the pick. Here's Walters. Sinks the three-pointer. Walters got 14 points here in the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Marshall passes to Morris. There's Green with the three. It's rebounded by the chosen one. The chosen one's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And finally, that one's good. The chosen one's got 20.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Now Butler, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Pulls it up. Rebound by Marshall.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Green inside the three-point line. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. There's the pick. Down low. And again, another one in from the chosen one. 22 points for him.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here's Len. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Walters, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Len's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Here's Walters, guarded by Marshall. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Bledsoe with it. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Len. Fires from 14, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
They've done a pretty nice job of taking care of the ball here tonight, but they've got to continue to do so to maintain this lead.
And the Suns here with a different look. Channing Frye's checked in for Len. P.J. Tucker comes in for Gerald Green. Malcolm Lee's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Dragic in for Marshall. Well, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Look at Dragic, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3 ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Here's Neal, right now averaging 7 points a game. No good from the chosen one.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Neal kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. The stupendous finish in traffic. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Right side, Dragic. And here is Frye. 5 points in the game, 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. The chosen ones got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, guys, Goran Dragic signed to a big 4-year contract by the Phoenix Suns last season. Really has played well. He's crafty, he's clever, he's got good size, can finish at the basket, and also can shoot the 3. He's a lot of fun to watch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The chosen one in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 29 points and was his usual self on the defensive end as well. A lot of blocks from him, something we're accustomed to. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Lee dishes to Tucker. To the middle. Here's Fry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Phoenix, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Well, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Pass to the chosen one. 9 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The chosen one's got 26. Now Dragic, 6 points for him. And yes, sir, that one drops. Dragic has got 8 points.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Tune in.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Wolfers.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The dish to Henson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Markieff Morris and Marcin Gortat are down low. Brown out there with Bledsoe. And it's Green in at the small forward. Bledsoe passes to Gortat. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Kendall Marshall's checked in for Phoenix. And Neal kicks to Antetokounmpo. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Neal outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bledsoe left side. Wide open look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a bad look at the hoop. Just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Pass to Middleton. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Henson the pass to the chosen one. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And he knocks down the first one. And Phoenix making a change here. Len's checked in. Both free throws good from the chosen one. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Feeds it to Marshall. Here's the 3. They grabbed their own miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Antetokounmpo passes to Henson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Neal. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
And there's the pass to the chosen one. Kicks it to Neal. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. A chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that Memphis game turns out.
Bledsoe gets the screen from Morris. From downtown. Rebound by Antetokounmpo.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
That's good.
Boy, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point shot has really just been there for them. Everything's falling.
Yeah, the touch from downtown is right on point.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Neal. Len sets a screen for Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Marshall. Morris kicks to Len. Suns moving the ball around. And there's the feed to Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 now on the night. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Middleton to the left wing. Antetokounmpo kicks to Neal. Shot from free throw range. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now Marshall. He kicks it to Green. The rebound by Middleton.
He's gotten a lot of individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off.
Passes it to Neal. Dishes it to Henson. To the paint, the chosen one. Another shot. The shot's good from Henson.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Bledsoe, good look. Can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And I would think a lot of attention will be focused on that Orlando contest.
Shot's good by Neal.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Marshall with it. Now defended by Neal. And Marshall kicks to Bledsoe. Will it go? Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Pass to Neal. This one for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Bledsoe outside. Outside, Green. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Neal dishes to Middleton. Here's the chosen one. That's good. The chosen one's got 30.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Rebound by the chosen one.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Bledsoe. From deep. No good from Antetokounmpo. The Suns have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
There's the dish to Morris. And the Suns miss again.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Neal passes to Middleton. Here's the chosen one. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. And the Suns get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. And on dominant performance, Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
They did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the chosen one. He can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Here's Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
And Neal kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Henson. He's guarded closely. No good on that one. Marcus Morris is checked in for Markieff Morris. No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Marshall passes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Here's Neal. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long.